Hello YouTube, it's me, Amarettomomma, and it is Wednesday, January 18th. I'm coming with another Empire review. It is Season 1, Episode 7. It's called Our Dancing Days. I really don't have much to say about this episode. This episode was kind of sad to me. I almost cried a couple times. So let me just start from the beginning. I won't go through every single scene. This ain't going to be no 25-minute video either. It's going to be just a quick video. First thing that tripped me out was that Olivia, that's being played by, what's that girl name?
Raven.
Yeah, Raven Simone. Olivia dropped that little girl off and left her in the elevator to be discovered by Becky, who had to get security to unlock the elevator because the elevator was stuck on the 17th floor. Which made me wonder, how long had that little girl been on that doggone elevator? Anyways, then they cut over to Lucius, and he didn't look too good. He and Cookie were in the room talking about the little baby. What's the little girl's name?
I don't know.
I can't remember her name either.
I have no idea.
Ain't that strange? Anyway, so Cookie was yelling at Lucius, asking him how could he let that happen to his son? Why did he make him do that? And Lucius fell out. He DFO'd. Done fell out. And so they cut over to him being in the hospital. Well, first, before they went to the hospital, when they was putting him in the ambulance, both Cookie and Anika was trying to get into the ambulance together. Well, broke my heart when Lucius picked Anika over Cookie. Broke my heart. Kind of broke her heart too. She was just standing there with Vernon looking dumbfounded. But anyway, they took him on to the hospital. Cookie did end up going to the hospital to see him, but the doctor wouldn't let her in the room. He had security outside the door. So she just stood there and looked at him through the little window. And he looked up and saw her, and he had a quick little smile on his face, but it disappeared because he was in pain. Then it switches over. This video sucks. I'm just not in the mood. You ever get like that? I'm just not in the mood. Anyway, we're going to make this real short. Michael moved out.
Why don't you do it in the morning?
Why?
Maybe you'll feel better in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do it standing up.
Standing up?
Yeah.
Why would I do it standing up?
Because, get your blood flowing, get your energy levels up.
I don't want my energy levels up.
You okay? You depressed?
Why am I depressed?
I'm asking.
You depressed?
No.
I'm not depressed. Do I look depressed?
No.
Is this the face of a depressed
Your
woman?
eyes are red, though.
I think I'm sleepy.
No.
Yeah, because I only slept 4 hours today, so I am a little bit sleepy. But anyway, Michael moved out of the house. He left Jamal standing on the curb. The reason he left is because he just, like I said last week, he felt that Jamal was paying more attention to his career than his relationship with Michael. And now that Jamal has that little baby girl, Michael just felt like, I'm out of here. I can't compete with none of this. I can't compete with your music. That's your first love. Now you got a daughter. How can I compete with her? I'm out of here. Although if he just would realize you don't have to compete with nobody's children, I don't think. Anyway. Usually. But anyway, so they cut over to little Hakeem. He's sitting up talking to Granny. And he wants to keep Granny on the down low. Oh, Hakeem is so funny. What is he doing with that old woman? Dang. Anyway. They switch over to L. L is supposed to open up at the IPO because some of those people, some of those older investors, some older white guys loved her from back in the day. Well, she had come in. She was sober, clean, ready to go head on and do her show. And that doggone Anika put something in her drink. She was toe up. Cookie was so disappointed. She thought that L got high. But Elle didn't do that. Anika put something in her drink. I just wish that other girl, Portia, who always on that doggone phone with the camera, would have caught that on tape. That would have been the bomb right there. Anyways, so it ended up that Elle couldn't do the show, so they put Hakeem. Look at that, Denise. The doggone ceiling fell in. So they put Hakeem and Jamal up to open up the show, and of course they jam. They always do. Somehow Lucius's voice, he lost his voice temporarily, and he needed somebody to go up and talk to the investors. Since Anika had written the speech that Lucius was supposed to get up and sing, he suggested that she go up and do it. And she sounded like Anna Mae when she said, "Of course I know the speech. I wrote it!" Anyway, but Lucius didn't want her to go up. He wanted Cookie to go up. Now, Cookie is a mess. Cookie could sell Brooklyn to a cowboy. I am not lying. She went up there, and the teleprompter had everything on it that she was supposed to read. And everybody was like, "Just read the teleprompter. Just read it. Just read it." She was like, "I can't read that." So she started talking from her heart. And you know what? She convinced them rich folks that Lucius Lyons was going to make them rich. She really did. And she also, with some of the things that she was saying, she convinced Lucius how much she still cared about him. Because if you don't really care about nobody, you ain't going to be able to dig down in your heart and find something nice to say about him, especially after he done left you in prison for 17 years. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, what is wrong with my voice? Excuse me. So anyway, as it turned out, when they left from the IPO show at the restaurant, Leviticus, ain't it called Leviticus?
Yeah.
Leviticus. They was all walking outside and
Deuteronomy.
That ain't Deuteronomy. It's something out the Bible. This video really sucks. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. So Lucius puts Anika in the car because she's got a meeting in Chicago. He puts her in the car. She goes on about her business. He goes to the house, meets with his boys and with Cookie to tell Cookie what's wrong with him. Because when they were standing on the sidewalk, Cookie was like, "Are you going to ever tell me what's really wrong with you?" And he said, "Yeah." So he took her to the house. He had everybody sitting around. He told everybody that he had ALS. Now, mind you, he had already told Becky. Becky found out. He told Anika, of course, because that's his fiance. And Vernon, which is his boy. He had to tell his boy. So now he finally told the truth to his family. Broke everybody's heart. Andre Pofang just broke down. I think he had a mental breakdown. They didn't really elaborate on his condition, but when they went in to check on him, he was in the shower.
All the clothes on.
Fully dressed, with all his clothes on, just sitting in the water mumbling. His wife, Rhonda, had to slap him a little bit to get him to calm down. And it looked like he might have been calming down a little bit. Of course, Hakeem was angry. Hakeem's whole thing was, "Why are you doing all this with the IPO if you're about to die?" But then again, that is an immature way of thinking. He's not thinking ahead. He's not thinking like an heir. Him and Jamal almost went to fighting, and it was just a mess. But guess it was a happy ending for Cookie. Oh, they was in there getting busy, and guess who came home early? You got it. Boo Boo Kitty walked in on him. But she didn't bust in on him. She saw what was going on, and she just politely and gingerly backed away and didn't make a sound. She must have been used to Lucius doing that to her, because I wouldn't have been able to keep my cool like that. Somebody would have been hurt that night. But anyway, I digress. So that was that, and they showed the previews, and this week was kind of boring. To tell you the truth, it
wasn't boring.
It wasn't boring to you?
No.
What was it? It was too melodramatic? Big word, melodramatic.
No, it wasn't melodramatic.
What was it? I didn't feel it this week like I usually do.
It was one of them episodes that
Pull everything together.
yes.
So that was the Link episode.
Yeah.
I still say it was boring. It was probably a different writer on this episode. The one who wrote the first 2 episodes was the bomb. Had me jumping up, hooping and hollering, trying to slap 5 on the TV. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah. So anyway, that's this episode. I'm done with it. And it wasn't too exciting for me. I hope I didn't bring nobody down, but shit, I just wasn't feeling it. Let me know what y'all thought about it. Leave some comments down at the bottom. And remember to rate, share, and subscribe. Oh, thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Excuse me. That deserves a thumb down. It really did. Forgive me. Oh, I'm finna take a nap. I'm ditzy. All right, so that's me. I'm Amarettomomma. That was my messy, sloppy Empire Season 1, Episode 7, Our Dancing Days. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about that part where after everybody had calmed down, Lucius and Cookie was sitting down talking and reminiscing, I guess. And he asked her to dance. And then they started kissing.
And then he hit that.
He didn't hit that. She hit that. Did she hit that? Yes, she did. Go on, Cookie. But anyway, all right, that's that. Can you stop it, baby girl? Can you stop it? Can you stop it, baby girl?
Yeah.